monitoring program are to just collect data on important coral reef indicators, indicators of coral health and numbers of fish, and it will really help resource managers understand what's going on in the reefs, and will help them to actually manage the reefs and try to keep them for future generations.
Roxana Miller is the newest member of the Guam Coastal Management Program's Marine Monitoring Team. She is part of a small group that measures reef health and how it relates to healthy watersheds. The marine monitors work closely with terrestrial monitors, as Roxana readily attests.
We definitely work with them. We have a couple of sites, one in PD, and we're also hoping to set up one in Fuha, and they're directly related to work that's being done up on land. In PD, there's a huge replanting of trees up in the watershed area there, and also down in Fuha Bay, there's a project going on to try to reduce sedimentation coming into the bay. So hopefully, with the trees that are being planted, we can measure the trees and then also see a change on the reef with the amount of sediment that's coming in, or even runoff and things like that. So we definitely work with terrestrial monitors.
Several years before Roxana became a marine biologist, Guam's own marine monitoring program was in the flux of being formed. If there is a godmother of the program here, it would be this person, Valerie Brown. She is a coral reef habitat program specialist with the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration.
Back in 2004, when I was in charge of putting together the status of the reef report for NOAA, we went through all the data sources available and realized that we didn't have a single long-term set of data. We have the Marine Lab here, we have data going back to the 70s, but none of it was comprehensive, long-term, repeatable, comparable information. And so one of the major findings from putting together that report was that we needed to have a long-term, comprehensive coral reef monitoring program so that we were able to track changes in Guam's reefs and not just talk about anecdotal and qualitative changes over time, which is what we were stuck with at that point.
While Roxana counts coral, Valerie counts fish.
How do you count fish?
Oh, how do I count fish? Very carefully. It's difficult. Counting fish is much more difficult than counting corals because, of course, fish move very fast, and we also have a lot of species. So Guam has over 1,000 species of nearshore fish.
Over 1,000 species of fish. Underwater, fish scare easily, and if they don't just swim away, they duck into the crevasses of coral so quickly, counting them seems almost impossible. And so Valerie has recently developed a community coral reef monitoring program in PD, where she teaches young and old alike how to correctly observe and report the health of PD's reef life. The people and lawmakers of Guam together have designated 5 marine protected areas around the island. In Mauricio, they are at the Atsing Reef Flats. In PD, the PD Bomb Holes and Sasa Bay. In Tumon Bay. And in the north Injigo, Pati Point. The use of Guam's reefs is not limited to residents of Guam, and so the Guam Coastal Management Program recently launched the Reef Vision project and website, which is targeted specifically to the recreational users of the reefs. These are tour operators and over 1 million annual visitors from places like Japan, China, and Korea. The website, www.reefvisionproject.com, features videos in English, Chinese, Japanese, Korean, Chuukese, and Chamorro about how to enjoy the waters using the best reef-safe practices that are allowed. It also features a conservation itinerary that allows anyone to email video links to visitors before they arrive here, so they are knowledgeable of how to best enjoy and protect Guam's reef life while they are visiting. Coming up, more with the Marine Monitoring Team, and Christine, Jeff, and I walk further down the Lasafua River. The story continues at www.micronesiachallenge.org, where you can learn more about the people you just met, as well as the efforts of preserving the thousands of species of fish, plants, and wildlife in Micronesia. There are downloadable teaching modules for schools, as well as an online video storytelling academy like Ann Ho. And of course, we look forward to your support of the Micronesia Challenge. Thank you.